Hi everyone, this is me Racing Wolf and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Guys, today it's not video about the sim racing, about video games. Maybe you're thinking like it's just because I'm sitting behind this gaming steering wheel. Today is video about, it's another story about heaven. If you've seen my previous video, you understand what I'm talking about. In this video, no company names, no people names, no names at all. So this video is My Path 5.0. Let's begin. Right guys, so in My Path 3.0 I've been talking to you about my life in Heaven MK and well, Milton Keynes, and today I want to tell you about my life in Heaven London, how I started at London. Well, everything is simple. I just because I used to work up there, so I came in, I've seen my old friend up there and I said, listen, I want to work, and he said, yep, no problems, always welcome, and that was amazing. If you want to see my life inside the Heaven, there is a videos which called My Path 2.0, 2.1 and 2.2, so 3 videos about my life in Heaven London. It's amazing, to be honest with you. It's at the beginning, it's for me, for my personality, beginning is always tough because I need to get used to people, and usually for me, everyone working too bad and too slow, it's just because it's me, it's my tempo, how I like to work. I like to do everything quick, and I like to ask from people who work with me, I like to ask the same effect, the same speed, but realistically we all different, we all human beings, and with the time I get used to the people with whom I'm working, and then I'm becoming not that bad person, to be honest with you. I'm still shit because I'm still requiring a lot. Like I'm asking a lot from people, like a lot of effort, a lot of motivation, and some people, they can't motivate themselves. So yeah, even when I get used to that people, I still can be a good piece of shit at work, but it's normal, it's work, you know. You can't be good to everyone. If you want to do 100% good job, you can't be good for everyone, you know. Slower people and people who not doing job properly, they just have to leave. I mean, I'm not speaking about people who might be naturally doing it slow, but they still like what they're doing and they still doing it, they're trying their best. I'm talking about people who just don't give a fuck about job. These people, they definitely must leave, and it takes time for at the beginning to sort it out. But even at the beginning, it was really good and interesting moments where we had the fun. I speak about my beginning in Heaven. So we had the fun, and just have a look by yourself.
Oh, is that fast wheel?
No. more I'm working in motorsport, more I understand that motorsport, it's like a religion. I'll explain you why. Every good racing driver, he thinks that he's a god. He can do everything because he's winning. You know, he thinks that nobody can do like him. You know, and you can think that why not? He's winning. Why not? But in motorsport, it's not only about human being. It's about car, engine, chassis. Yeah, don't forget about it. Yeah, but okay, still motorsport for me is the religious community. And in motorsport companies like companies who hire you go-karts, cars, wherever, any venue, there is a god who is above everyone. There is a Jesus, there is a Mother Teresa, and all the rest, whoever exists in the Bible. Yeah. Today we're gonna have only three: God, Mother Teresa, and Jesus. Oh, yeah. The main reason why I've been suspended, just because I'm naughty person. I'm never fit in any system, as I said it in my Path 3.0. So yes, I was really naughty. I've been, I'm doing loads of crazy things. And yes, sometimes we driving like this just to self-motivate. If you don't have any other motivation, well, you need to do something crazy where you're gonna have fun and laugh. But you know, it's no, not everything was bad. I mean, nothing was bad, like completely nothing was bad. Everything was interesting. Everything was, for me, it was interesting. And for me, it was a lot of new knowledge, like about motorsport, about people inside motorsport. And when I started there, it was really good stuff already. I mean, there was a few people which, like I said, have to leave just because they was there not to do a job, but just to, you know, to push the time to earn their 5 pounds per hour. You know, there is a people who coming to work and they just want a time to go faster, and they don't want to do anything. So yeah, it was a few people like this, but they very quickly they gone. And all people who left up there, that was really good bunch of people. And after when I came back from Milton Keynes, yeah, we was really strong. Like, we was looking after each other, and that was amazing. That was brilliant. But what was before Milton Keynes? Yeah, I came in, was the job, like, it's a normal job in motorsport venues. So everything what you have to do, just look after customers, just prepare the equipment, and that's it. Nothing difficult. Yeah, you have to push up and down, but you know, that why you're there. I mean, you don't do any science, rocket science or anything like this. It's really simple. We had a quite good leader up there. He wasn't, he hadn't good knowledge in motorsport, but as a leader, he didn't interrupt into our job, and it helped us a lot. It really helped us a lot because we could make the job procedure quicker. Like, you know, when no one interrupting into your job without knowledge, it makes your job quicker. And sometimes the professional manager, the professional leader, he will better see how people doing by themselves, and if they're doing mistakes, they better correct it afterwards, or during the process. Depends what mistakes people doing, and this way it's easier for people to learn, rather than like straight away changing rules, you know, and no, I want it this way and you're gonna do it this way, because not everyone's used to I want to do this way. Everyone different, and everyone has their own way. And that was at the beginning in London Heaven. That was really good, because yeah, we needed the time to make better stuff, but we made it really quickly, and the venue, out of all three heavens, I would say the venue was the strongest in end of the 2020 and beginning of 2021. Well, until I leave, because now I don't know how they're doing. I'm banned, even as a customer again. What the fuck? Why I banned as a customer? Like, what's the point? You know, I haven't done nothing wrong, even as a staff up there. My reason was, my contract termination reason was not following rules. And it's not saying what rules, no investigation done, if it's disciplinary, if it's something else. It's saying nothing in my termination letter. So yeah, but it's a I'll tell you later. Yeah, and we had a good fun. We had a really good fun, and well, see by yourself.
You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch, baby.
Yeah, we had staff parties. You know, we've been racing with each other on that staff party, and that was amazing. But it was like once in maybe 3 months, or sometimes once in 4 months, you know. Well, like, I think for people who are working at the racing venue, I think to be motivated they need to do it at least once a week, and not just because they're working up there. No, they are because they're doing a good job. And actually, this was my point, to work at a racing venue, to have a bit of practice for my good job. But at the end, I found that I'm not that good, you know, worker. I'm not that good as a member of staff, and bullshit. I am the best. Yeah, so this was before 2021. And before 2021, we had at the end, we had even very good engineering, who fixed all the equipment, who prepared new fleet of equipment, like build it from scratch. And that guy even never been involved in karting two strokes. He was more in the cars, in racing cars, and he was really friendly. We had with him few arguments, shouting on each other, you know. But this is what it means, friendship, when you can say to each other like, fuck's sake, you know, what the fuck. And he was saying to me like, what the fuck are you shouting? this is us. And he left as well, but he left by himself. And that was like, really, when we say goodbye to each other, this was something what I felt first time hard, you know, really hard. I mean, he was good guy, he was good engineer, and he could manage it, he could run it. I don't know the reason why he left, but after being on 15-minute meeting, he was furious and he just left. And as far as I heard, he's been told off about testing too much racing equipment on a truck. And I think if you're head of engineering, if you're a manager of engineering, this is part of your duties to test them, because sometimes marshals who testing go-karts, not every time they can give an understandable information about kart, even if they're good drivers. Not every time, you know, when someone fixing it, he can feel it better and he understand better what he need to fix, or how he needs to set up to have it to have a racing equipment in a better way, in a faster way for customer. But yeah, he left, and but we had a good I think we had two hoolies with him on the racing equipment, and oh my god, he's crazy. There was like three of them, and all three of them are crazy. Like literally, they could wait you drive slowly, or for example at the start they like driving. They know that after two corners they might lose you, so on the second corner they will do like Hamilton did on Vettel. They do exactly the same, but they will do it in I would say in NASCAR way, or in demolition way. You know. And well, we marshals, we drivers, we racing drivers, we know how these situations, how the car behaves. We know how to behave in this situation, and it wasn't something where we try to kill each other. No, we know what we're doing, and how we take out each other into the tires or out of the truck. So everything is safe. Don't bloody complain in the comments, okay? Safety first, safety first.
Gas.
And yeah, that guy engineering left already in 2021, and this is what I call new era, because there came Jesus. Yeah, we had a God. Yep, we had a God, and then came Jesus. God, Jesus, Mother Teresa. Jesus, Mother Teresa, God. Yeah, so, and yeah, that was really new era, you know. Flowers, barbecue, and no knowledge about racing, But there is a lot of knowledge about sausages. So lots of knowledge about food. If you read the Bible, Jesus knows a lot about food, a lot about food. He can make fish and bread out of nothing. You know, he can make water to split into two parts, you know, and the race in the rain can continue on a dry tarmac. This is Jesus. He has a God power, you know. That's why very often you can see God shouting on Jesus, and it's I think it's called modern training system. But it still was a fun, because Marshall's race directors was a strong group of people, and we already understand each other, we already know each other, we know who wants what. The only thing, when someone new comes in Bible, they always try to change a Bible. Yeah, they always changing the rules into their way. They even might to change contracts, sometimes telling you that they lost the old one somewhere. Luckily I have both of them, and I know the difference in both of them. Yeah. But they see the rules, they work on the rules, but they never see the staff who is working in rain, not having something to protect them under the rain. When they're working in puddles, and they driving into that puddles. It's not just a puddle, it's a bloody puddle. And in one of the days, it was bloody rainy weather, and we had a good event. It was our regular event where professional drivers, they know what they're doing. We have to look after them. Mainly, we have to look at everything going by the rules. And one of our main people in RaceCon telling us that, guys, we're starting to have a breaks, because we already have been like 5 hours doing a job, so we starting to have a breaks. And the next message which comes to us from Jesus, he's saying that from today our breaks are not paid. Like, for my time being there, 1.5 years it's been paid, and on that day it's not paid. What you think reaction of everyone was? Fuck off. Everyone disappointed. No one looking what happening on a venue, what happening with the drivers. Is everything goes by the rules. I think only me personally that day I missed like three yellow flag overtaking. I noticed it only when I like, oh shit, you know. But we was more thinking about what's happening, why we working in the rain, and someone telling us that we're not paid anymore for our bloody 20-minute break. 20-minute break, just a 20-minute break in a 12, 13, sometimes 14-hour shift. Yes, sometimes we had a 40-minute break, 2 20-minute breaks, yes. But 14 hours, okay, 12 hours, and 40-minute break. I think horses has more break time. Yeah. So yeah, this is message came to us that no more, everyone has to sign out from Bible for the break time, and when they come back, sign in from Bible, from heaven. Okay, everyone disappointed. Me personally, I'm furious.
Unfazed.
I'm coming into the race cone and I'm saying like, that's it. That either it's my last day up here, either it's gonna be normal rules. And after being 5 hours in the morning, 4 hours daytime, so being 7 hours on the truck in the wet, so your shoes wet because they're not water protected. We never had water protected shoes there, you know. Wet clothes. So we had like ripped wetsuits, but you know how they can protect you in 7 hours. Impossible. And yeah, no one took I mean, I didn't take break that day. Well, I don't want to give away my 20 minutes. I'm a greedy person. Some people took a break, you know, but it's 20 minutes. What you're gonna do? Either you're gonna have a food, either you're gonna change your clothes, and well, you're hungry, you want to have a food. Yeah, so after 7 hours, we all wet, and what we hear Jesus calling us for a meeting, and my first reaction was, you know what, I'm wet, I want to change, and I don't give a shit about any meetings. And this was my first reaction. And yeah, the one guy said me there, listen, let's go. And I said, no, not today. No, I'm pissed off. And I just went and changed my shoes, changed my clothes. Yeah, they've been calling me on heaven radio, you know. But I said, as soon as I dry, I'll join you, and I'll join in the middle. I asked to start from the beginning, please, because I had to change, but I've been ignored, and I've been told that I will have a conversation in I don't know how you call this place where Jesus has all his stuff, you know. Doesn't matter, honestly. Yeah, so let's call it office. So we went to his office, and you know, the most stupid question which I ever heard, he asked me, do you have a problem with me? My first, what I said to him, my first thought, should I? Like, after 7 hours being in the wet, after bloody everyday promises about something better and it's never happening, should I? I think I can manage problems very well without you. And this is what I asked back. I asked, should I? Of course, you know, the Bible people, they never happy when you're asking them back. They are happy when they ask you and you answering like a puppet. But I like puppets. I like animals. And sometimes I don't mind to be a puppet, you know, but not in the situations where you want to talk with me about my health and safety. So yeah, it was that conversation. Why you don't follow my instructions? And I'm telling, because my health and safety is more important. My life is more important. My legs, my body is more important for me, and it's bloody wet. When you, instead of giving to everyone chance quickly change because we had a bit of free time, you gathering bloody meeting, and again in the middle of the venue, like not somewhere in a building, in the middle of the venue where still luckily it wasn't rain that time already, you know, so luckily, you know. Yeah, and it was that blah 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 blah, and that's it. You know, I said, I fed up with your zero promises, with your zero chats, and with your bloody new rules where instead of for motivate people to work up here, you are taking away their money where they working for that. And that bloody 20-minute break in 12-hour shift. What the fuck? Who the fuck you are? Why should I have a fucking problems with you? And this is where he clicked. He just stood up and he said to me, you are suspended. You know, if your religion works this way, I'll better leave. I'll better leave. Because I'm not gonna fight against your system. I'll better build my own, and not system, my life, my fun life, where people who are gonna be around me, they will be driven by motivation, not by bloody rules, because you up here, there is above you this one, then this one, then this one, then this one, then I don't care about that ladders. I don't care about it. That's it. And I left. In the same day, I left.
Get out of here, Satan, for the word of God says you must worship the Lord your God and serve only him. Then Satan went away, and angels came and took care of Jesus. And so Jesus passed the third and last test.
And in a few weeks, without any investigation, without any meeting, disciplinary meeting or whatever, I'm receiving my contract termination straight away, like this, straight away, contract termination. Funniest thing, in that contract there is two points which makes me laughing. Point number one, I am not allowed to work on any go-kart venue which is nearest 50 miles to the heaven, London heaven. So literally, I think I even can't work somewhere in Brighton, you know. And the point number two, it was I am not allowed to. It literally, it was that way, that I'm not allowed to speak to the members of staff with whom I used to work, and lots of them are my very good friends. And you know what, I'll make a video with that, guys. I'll make a video. And you know the reason why I'm not allowed? Just because simply I can motivate someone to leave the heaven. Why should I be interested in that? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, guys, and that was amazing experience. Amazing. And every experience which is going to happen in my life, it's another amazing experience. And this is not the end, because I've been banned as a customer from Heaven venue. And how long I'm going to be banned, it doesn't say in that termination rules. But you know what? I will decide by myself how long, because you can terminate contract with me, you can ban me from venue, but you're never gonna stop me to be a racing driver. Never. And you're never gonna stop me to be with my friends. Because friendship is for a long time, for very long time. It's not stuff. It's not equipment, fork and knife. It's a friend. And I am deciding, and they deciding for how long we're gonna be friends and where we want to race. We deciding. Not you, not your contract, not Jesus, not God, not Mother Teresa. Especially Mother Teresa. Not you. We deciding. We. When we want and where we want. Thanks all for watching this video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button if you like this story, and as usually, I'll see you in the next video. See ya!